Executed.
Morning. How's it going? How is it going, guys? It's a difficult day again today. It's kind of flirting with the idea of a first red day on SEV, but when I was looking at the news and the fact that it's down so much, but it might have prospects as a company, and actually looked at the news, it looked like there's enough reason to have hope for this to go higher. It's down so much of its highs, and it actually, I read bullshit press releases all the time, and it actually didn't sound that bad. It also doesn't really fully fit the criteria of an overextended gap down to me. It's not up enough. So I did take it, and then when it got too strong, I just kind of bailed. Kind of still watching just to see, but it's not likely. Not really likely I'm gonna take it. Like, kind of annoyed I took it in the first place. I mean, we'll see how it opens, but I just don't know how I could trust the setup. Didn't really follow the system like I followed the system, but I don't think I should have been in it from the first place.
Executed.
It's coming down now, so you can scalp a little bit. Wow, that was a nice scalp. Should have put more on. All right, let's share screen. Nice to see you guys in. What's up, Clint? What's up, Eddie? What's up, Damon? Twitter says it's connected, but it never shows the numbers. It's kind of irritating. So yeah, I was looking at SEV, like it's first red day, overextended first red day, but like I say, when I was actually looking at the news on it, it looks all right. I mean, the company's not making money yet, but yeah, it sounds like, I mean, it's a solar powered car, which should be solar technology level. This sounds like it should be set way off, but it's integrating solar power into powering transport. I mean, I haven't looked into it enough, but like they've signed a contract for provide production for 250,000 cars. It's nothing amazing, because I think that, yeah, the average payment's 2,300 euros. It's not amazing, but they actually have a product and someone wants to buy it, so it's not like complete up in the air, complete hype. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, unless this is really weak at the open, I'll not be in it. Just kind of looking at WINT as well, but this would also really have to like push to get a bit higher in terms of the gap. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. We've got how long left, and it's done nothing. 8 minutes. It's a shitty chart, one and done chart. It's got a bunch of resistance from this day where it failed here. I couldn't. I cannot be taking it. Needs to be up more though. It's just not up enough. It's got a history of kind of running from the open, so maybe if it pushes out the open, but as of right now, it's kind of a no-go. Same with SEV, to be honest. If I get break even on SEV, like, I'm just gonna cut it. It's like, it's literally just a waste. May as well have give $50 to someone on the streets of Brazil. I mean, it would have made a lot more to them than this stupid trade. Kind of annoyed, but kind of annoyed because I mean, you can put it in the system, but it's like it's one of the worst. It's like it's the weakest criteria I've tracked. This one, chances of going wrong are pretty high, especially when you look at the news. For me, but I mean, let's say there's also a ton of bag holders, right? It's like was in the 50s, it's now in the fives. Um, Most of these companies fail. Look at like none of these companies are doing much. Like, but they're all above $5 though. Like if you look at like Bale NK and NIO and what the fuck's that crap on with that made the truck nickel or something? There was someone that pushed a truck down a hill and pretended it had electric power and it was driving. Nickel or something. Oh yeah, I'd like SEV for a push around the eights to short into. Yeah, I see what you're saying with that kind of resistance around there, but I'm worried if this thing goes green, it's just going to scream. That's me fear with this. I think if it goes green, it could just go to the tens or the 12s or something like that. It actually scares us because it made this crazy rip yesterday. So like, what's to say it can't do it again today? That's what scares us. But I mean, this rip is on the news, right? But I don't know, like it's got the capacity to really move. It went from 48, so I'm a bit scared of. I mean, I'll watch it. Maybe I'll take a short in it later, but not in a rush. Also with WINT, nah, it's not really there. Yeah, like I say, if SEV somehow like fails at the open, then good, good. Otherwise, probably watch it a bit later, but not in any rush. You might be right with the short into the eights if it doesn't blow through really aggressively and you start getting them lower highs or weak open breakthrough high a day, double top, lower high, this kind of price action might get a fade, but something scares us about this. Like there's like a it's like Casa, right? Casa to me is like potentially going through the eights or the nines. Like I don't know why people think this is for me it's not a short. It's had a big green day, it's held its gains, it's looking for another leg up to me. It's fundamentally it's strong. So it's off the back of good news as well, and that's what scares us with SEV. Like the outlook for the company. I mean, it's probably all hype and bullshit, but people buy hype and bullshit, and it's the best lies. If it is lies, it's the best lies I've heard in a while. So it's good chance it can run, right? And it's not like it's lies. They're not lying about the partner agreement, but do you know what I mean? Like companies do well by hyping, and they're hyping up the news. I don't mean that they're lying. I mean that they're hyping. Um, Just so I've got investments in Baba. This is a bit tumultuous, is maybe the word, because you have all the ups and downs of data protection in China. What companies can stay on the American markets with Alibaba? Um, there's the whole thing with like China's kind of communist, and Baba's a free enterprise company. Baba's having trouble with this cloud-based solution that it's trying to put out. I'm getting this from a I watch like I with Tika videos. They're quite good. This is where I learn about my investments. Um, Facebook. I'm also invested in Facebook. Have been for a while. I'm like flat on it. Let's see how it goes. WINT is looking like a no trade. It's nice to see a bit of a slight panic into the open on SEV. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with this honestly. Not a lot. Probably cover it. What's up, dudes? Nice to see a lot of you guys hitting pretty good numbers again. Someone's seen the huge volume day yesterday. It's not huge volume. 75 million's nothing. Not sure we're talking about the same takeout. I don't even trust myself on this to get out without slippage. Let's see. Hopefully I can cut it pretty tight on the 730s, and you can always reevaluate and get back in. WINT, it's like thought about it, but we're going to skip on that one. Let's see what this does. If it's very weak out, I've got no. It's just a waste of time. This because I've got no size on it. I don't want to add. If it pushes, I'm covering. I'm just in a stupid position where I just need to wait for a safer entry. I'm curious. I just saw that thing, Eddie. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm curious about that message.
Market is open.
Quite a lot of selling, but it's not dropping. A lot of selling, but it's just completely been absorbed. What the hell? Don't know what's going off there. A lot of 707 asks just getting hit. I don't know what's going on here. All right, now it's starting to move. We're trying for a push. 718s ask. 717s, 715s. A lot of sales going through in the 15s, but it's not moving. 717s. Big asks on the 18s. Tuck. '18s on the ask. Might be reversing around, yeah.
Executed.
Tried a little bit more on the 18s because it seems to be a bit of a wall there, but let's see. Let's stop out of everything in a sec. It goes through the 30s or the 35s, 40s. Just thought like it wasn't getting through the 18s. There's not a lot of volume in this. Not a lot at all. Nice. So that was a bit of a wall up there. Nice to see. See how it reacts to the 7s. Hopefully it washes through the 7s. There'll be like a kind of a big amount of panic through the 7s. Nice. It's gonna take like a quarter off. I'm barely trading on any size for it to make a difference anyway. Just don't trust this stock, but take it. I let 50 cents go yesterday. It's kind of annoyed as well. See if I can take a quarter off. WINT do anything? No. Not really got any volume either. There's a drop on that as well. I just didn't want to fuck with that. On and Alfredo. Yeah, the volume's pretty light on the SEV, but they can just rock it from anywhere, right? So are we gonna break the sevens? Or are we gonna hold? Few bids in the 695 stocks. Let's see if there's a big order there. Oops,
Executed.
straight through. Nice. All right, for the rest, I may as well just play. I'm not exactly going to play the system, so I'm not going to give this wide risk. And he's saying, when does a huge buyer reloading on the table and warning if a higher declare at the open? We didn't say that. So straight fade. I didn't actually talk about this break, but there's no volume. The XSM should be a nice shorter day. Let's have a look. I don't, yeah, like I see this pun and I see people talk about it. I've never understood it. There's no volume whatsoever. I've never understood this. I don't know if it's like a bit of a just a squeeze up. I don't know if it's I don't get it. This goes through high idea. I don't really think I want to be hanging around, to be honest. I don't even feel comfortable in it now. Yeah, I heard this. I saw that this morning. It's crazy that he got fined. That's not crazy. I mean, he pumps stocks, right? So it's not crazy. But I don't know how Warrior Treatment gets fined, but that Zach Morris doesn't get fined. But like, I don't want Zach Morris to get fined. I think he's a legend. I like the guy. I don't want him to get fined. But the difference with Zach Morris is he doesn't have a paid. Does he have a paid service or does he not? That Atlas Trading, is that paid or not? Like I say, I'm going to try and stick to the plan on this. Unless it's really weak at the open, I just don't want to be in it. So right now, it's kind of showing that it's really weak at the open, but unless it stays really weak, I'm not fucking around with anything on this. I don't trust it. I'd rather just take a loss than try and find the top or try and fight. I'm not interested in that. Either it's like totally weak or it's totally strong, but I'm not being somewhere in the middle. And I can't guess it right. I don't know what the fuck solar power technology is going to do for the future. I don't know if they're real or not. Either they're like a really real company or they're really fake. So like if they're really fake and everyone knows, like hopefully it'll go all the way back down to the fours. But on the off chance that it might be real and I don't know, I'm not fucking shorting this shit and getting caught in it. Just a little bit curious to see how many guys are watching on Twitter. The data on Twitter is not showing through for us. 30. Puts the total of about 55. About 55 people watching. If you put 55 people in a room, it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to get to like 100 one day or something like that, but
I mean, it depends on the size of the room as well.
it's unlimited. Anyone can join. This is my Brazilian girlfriend who doesn't speak English.
Again, this.
De novo.
De novo.
Well, I meant to do Portuguese this morning at 8 o'clock in the
We meant
morning.
to do so many things this morning.
We didn't get out of bed. My girlfriend was angry at us because I woke her at 5 o'clock in the morning with my toilet. I'm
Again,
like,
for the second night in a row.
like, I can't control when we plan. I need to see urinate and let it out. Double bottom trying to reclaim. Like I say, I don't even care about this ticker. EVLO seems to be the spiker of the day, the soup du jour. When was a relatively nice show, but there wasn't much on it anyway. Oh no. What the fuck? That's terrible for the investments. 4%. What the fuck's happening with this? Is the SPY collapsing? SPY's collapsing. Great. I was like, what the fuck's going on there? I'm a bit scared. Like, the overall investments, I did all right. I was up about 6K this year through investing. Now I'm up like 3, and I'm thinking about just taking the profits because I'm hearing people talk about bear markets and like, I don't know, like yesterday was a really good day. We really haven't you've given nothing back. It's just why the fuck's Facebook down so much? Like SPY's holding green. What the fuck? This does not look like good news. Is it tech going down? Is that why? Is all of tech going down? Alright, it's kind of happening to Twitter as well. Okay, yeah, the whole tech sector is. Okay. So this makes sense. So most of the stocks are related to the QQQ in the tech sector, and yeah, it's panicking because of Netflix. That's a shame. Probably not. I mean, probably gonna buy more to be honest. Seb's about to take me stop out. It's gonna be a red day. I give it a bit more room than where it was before. Just in case it's like it just touches high day and fakes out. Looks like it might go through though. That actually was a very, 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 very good call moving the stop up. I thought I was going to look stupid on then, make an idiot move. And, just moving stop up. Well, not stop out now, but just moved it up a bit specifically because I didn't want it to take each day out and then drop. But that was definitely a good call just to move it up just a bit. I'm going to buy a bit more Facebook now that it's at this price because Facebook being down this much purely because Netflix brought it down. Like it's moving in sympathy. It's not directly related to Facebook. I hope you're right. Otherwise, I've just added. I haven't added much, like $1,500. Facebook was looking like it was going green. Now I'm red on it. Shame. Tesla is the saving grace. It always works. Always works. Sev tried to. It's typical first red day price action. Is this Sev? Yeah, Sev's typical first day red day price action. Wash, high day break, fail, fade. Like, this happens to a lot. Normally, they'll be a bit more strong to the upside. This time not, hopefully. And this has been really weak. We haven't even got like any push from the open at all. Not even 5%. For those who are newer among us, this is the level to break. It's held it all pre-market. It's triple bottom. Looks like we're going through. I didn't take any profits on my first red day yesterday. It wasn't much. It was only $100 or so. But this time I think I'll be more inclined to. Oops. That's a bit thin, eh? It's a little bit thin. I'm a bit scared this is gonna go shit. Things being crazy.
Executed.
This thing is being crazy. Just gonna get out. It's too mental.
No?
You're not gonna electrocute it by even plug in.
Hmm?
You're not gonna electrocute the cat's eating the wire. You're not gonna electrocute it by even that.
No.
You tried?
Yeah.
You've tried even headphones or the plugged in before?
Well, nothing ever happened, but yeah. If he breaks the wire, they're avoiding it.
Give this a few more seconds, guys. There's how the routine lesson. What's he saying? You good looking bar stool. Yeah, it's like lives in bastard, really. Bar stool. Yeah, I'm really bored. Market sucks. Has for ages. Dude, it's not a good day for Jesus Christ, what is going on with that? Surely this you can buy a dip on this. I'm gonna try. It's outside of the system, but it's just I'm just like, how could this not be a good idea?
Oh my god.
Stop saying oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Executed. Executed.
One nineties. One, two, three. I think if 200 might be a nice bonus points. Let's see if we can bounce here. I'd be good if I totally nailed the bottom. But this is not the position size that I want. I was going to add more, but something. Is QQQ turning yet? QQQ is turning as well.
Executed.
This I should do some compromising discipline. It's bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. But I've been, it's no excuse, broken system, but I've been investing in following Facebook for a while, so I feel like I know it a bit, but just my girlfriend looks fucking terrified. What are you so terrified for? Your girlfriend looks terrified.
Nothing, no one saying.
So in the past when I haven't followed my system, I've took bad losses. Should know better, right?
Executed. Executed.
That does look like the turning points. We'll see. Keep going all that scared. this doesn't bounce higher fast soon, I'm just going to get out because I don't like that the QQQ's going lower again. Unless this shows clear reversal signs, I'm out.
Executed.
It's fine. Lost $10. Should have probably lost more for how undisciplined it was. Sorry, babe. I lost $10. Probably gonna try again more. That's horrific. The thing is, this is gonna, whether it bounces now, whether it bounces later. Not buy Netflix. Someone says. Morning, Mario. Someone said Netflix is a good buy. I think I'll pass on that. I bought Facebook on the day that had bad news, and I've been down on it ever since. Yeah, this probably might be the bounce point, but with this not bouncing first, do you think that Facebook would follow the QQQ? With this not bouncing first, I don't really trust trying to hold Facebook. It's a bit scary. But the only thing that's annoying, as usual, is to actually bottom tick the entry and still come out with a loss. But that's nothing. It's tiny. This market is tough. Everything's right, and I'm following. I had a lot of good years though. Yeah, no worries, no worries. As long as the QQQ's fallen, I don't trust buying Facebook. I think it's dodgy. Spike's fallen as well. I think it's too crazy. I'm just kind of messing around with this one. I shouldn't do stuff outside the system, so I just took it off. If I'm unsure and it's outside the system, like I really shouldn't be doing it, even if it works. That obviously was the bounce though. Would have been nice to make some money, but it doesn't matter. That's down so much. Through the support it just built. QQQ starting to recover a little bit. Is it? No, one more. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Another nothing day to be honest. Nothing that really fitted the system. Nothing that looked that good in terms of shorts. Speculated around, not really speculated. SEV pretty much hit the worst criteria of the system, so I try to take it as safely as possible. It's no size, pointless. Shouldn't have bothered taking the trade, to be honest. It's a waste of my time when I could be doing something else. Yeah, sadly, I'm probably gonna have to do some freelance work. I'm just curious about what girlfriend's like loving it. It's like something wrong. Yeah, I get tempted around here to buy again, but too scared. What's more signs of bottoming at least for the QQQ still not recovering properly. Another leg down would be perfect. Perfect. Because then at least you could buy up like near the 200s. Exactly. Nah, it's like if I break the system, I'm not exactly losing $1,000 or anything. I am curious about this because I think it's a really good opportunity to the long side. Netflix isn't panicking out, is it? Yeah. This was a short all day. I thought about this being a short all day as well, but we saw the same thing with Facebook when it got down on bad user growth. It was faded for like weeks, but I should have really known better to short this. To look at short this, I really should have known better. Yeah. Talk about panic. Company that was once in the 700s, company that was once in the 700s, now potentially going sub 200. Looks a bit stronger. I'd love one more leg down. That'd be hot, better shot at it did buy. Like 200 is a good level for Facebook to hold. Yeah, I know. Right on the double bottom level now. That's looking like a really potentially nice dip by now that we're getting the next leg down. More bloody red candles. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful to see. If I wasn't invested in it, Jesus. Let's get some more big panic. If possible. Girlfriend's talking to me now.
Stop reading my conversations.
If girlfriend's talking to me now, God knows all that stuff. Probably saying how much of a winner I am.
Complaining about you.
Probably saying how much of a fucking gambling degenerate for a while. Roscoe, you know the drill. We're both in the same boat. Gotta think long term, big picture though, that's the thing. This is mental. Thank fucking God I cut that. Looking for a kind of a big reversal candle. Not sure if it's going to be in around here. Nah, it won't bother. So the sign of Facebook not bouncing was the QQQ wasn't bouncing. It was actually quite a good read. It's trying to come out of its downtrend, right? So it's actually coming through the downtrend now.
Executed.
Give another entry another shot. But 204.65. That's 2 stops. I don't want to get caught in some huge fucking wash. Let's use stops. Trying to get through the downtrend. If it gets through, that should reverse, then Facebook should reverse. Not that I'm any fucking star trader, but I've seen it before. Trading small size, fun size. This looks like it's going to hopefully fail soon. Cheers, Clint. Nice to see you. been on this way too long. I really need to do it. Strongest bounce attempt I've seen from the QQQ. It's got to be pulling Facebook back over this. Netflix bouncing yes. Nah, Netflix is not this. Jesus Christ. This company's finished. It's not finished, boss. It's terrible bounce. QQQ, best attempt at a bounce so far. Should mean Facebook's winning as well. Yeah, it should be taking Facebook with it. Actually finished my game.
Executed. Executed. Executed.
Nice, come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let something marker bounces in. One big candle up. Nice. Let's have some confidence.
Executed. Executed.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. QQQ is officially bouncing big time. It's an official bounce, by far the biggest. Facebook, trying to officially bounce, not bouncing yet. If I make $100, this is a lot of work for $100, but then like McDonald's would be more work. Alright, this is me like final attempt now though. If this doesn't work, I quit. Cancel Facebook. 50, 204. 204. Goes to a lower day again. I don't want to do it anymore. I retire, I quit. Come on, look at the strength of that. There you go. About fucking time. Come on, guys, come on. What the fuck? Show some strength. I'm long, not short.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my girlfriend's looking at the chart terrified. I'm like, it's going the right way, not the wrong way. Show some strength. It's not like I ask very often. Show some strength, guys. Come on. Look at the QQQ. It's fucking backing out VWAP. Hell of a bounce. Wait, what the fuck's wrong with Facebook? Show some courage, you stupid fucks. Like go make a coffee so I don't sell. I've got a good idea for my blog post. You doing on me live stream?
Taking a look at it.
Got a good idea for my blog post.
Tell me.
I'm just going to do another one on ETFs about how you look at the SPY, the QQQ with Netflix and Facebook as examples and what happened with Netflix today. Good idea for a blog post. Something I would enjoy writing about. It's like work. And it's all on fucking live stream, baby. Love 62 American Benjamin Franklin dollars. Pew, pew.
Rejected. Rejected.
To be honest, guys, I don't really want to sit in this as a long trade. I really just want to get out. I don't want to sell early, obviously, but I don't want to be in it forever. This is obviously going to like go lower, double bottom, higher, low. I just don't even want to wait around for this. I don't want to wait around for this price action.
Executed.
It's probably a good trade to sit in all day, but I just don't feel comfortable with longs like this. Hopefully just selling to strength, the VWAP and be done. I'm not in this game of like watching all day. I've got work to do. Man's got a job to do. Like I'll see the bounce back up to the 212s and I'll be like, good job, Stephen. Yeah, you left $6, but
Executed.
I don't want to wait around. What's moving? Like that said, I'm just gonna leave it for the rest of the day. Well, I'll leave it for a while. Alfredo, great job on getting profits. So pound casual. On you today. The pouch occasions are on you. That's about all I can fucking afford these days. Jesus Christ. I lost a lot more of my investment than I made on the dip buy. Yeah, QQQ is interesting. Like, see how strong it bounces, because like I've got a feeling like I can go back to like double bottom, higher low. Don't know how strong it's going to bounce. I don't have experience really with these. Like ultimately, it should end maybe. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised for it ending in like 2, 8, 9, 10, 11s. I just don't want to sit through it. Like I remember the days. I remember the olden days when my patterns worked and the markets were good. You make $1,000 in 20 minutes. Like sitting to make $80 makes us sick. Just to lose it the next day, do you know what I mean? But like the Facebook dip buy trade wasn't bad. Specifically for the reason that I was wrong up here in cut for very, very little minimal losses. was happy to miss the bounce if I was wrong. And it meant that I got a much better price lower down. Like, it's not with any size, obviously, but it's the more times you do it right, the more times you add size, right? So I like this reading indexes to predict reversals. Reading ETF, sorry. Looks so happy. Is he asleep or is he just happy?
He just closed his eyes, so I don't think he's asleep already.
I think he stays awake. I think he stays awake all night just so he can sleep during the day.
My mistake. It's been so long.
He's getting bad because he knows he gets locked in the room, right?
Yeah. Don't tell people that.
He gets sent to his bedroom. Is that a better way? Which is bedroom for him. It's like it's got 2 different beds and it's a giant room. It's the best bedroom for a cat ever. True that. Alright guys, I'm not going to sit through this downturn. I thought it would be coming. I don't think I'm going to get stopped, but I just don't want to sit through it. QQQ strong. But have a great day, guys. Stayed on way longer than I expected to because of this trade. But it's ultimately it's just another day of nothing. It's another day of absolutely nothing. I don't know if we're heading into a bear market. I hope not. SPY's green at least. So let's see. Bye for now.